Okay, welcome back to a new episode. RALLYTOP Investing 3.0 SMC Masterclass here. I want to take you through a bit of difficult chart markup to expose to you what you are doing wrong when you are trying to identify or determine your CHOCH. What is CHOCH? Well, CHOCH is the acronym for change of character. And change of character is simply when there is a shift in the structure of the market. That is what is called change of character. Now, problem is a lot of traders have a difficult time understanding where their true CHOCH is. Once you miss where your true CHOCH is, trust me, you'll be marking the wrong entry zones in the market and your analysis will be completely wrong. And that is why you need to pay attention to this very short video. Now, I've particularly chosen this very pair just simply because of what one of my students told me about. This is actually a difficult one. And that is why I'm presenting it to you to clarify the gray areas. Now, first of all, before you talk about marking out a CHOCH or determining your CHOCH in the market, you need to actually understand the bias of the market. Is it bullish or bearish? In this case, you can see that USDJPY on the 1H time frame is clearly bullish. Now, look at this previous high here. I want you to follow me step by step so you can understand quickly. Look at this previous high right there. Now, for that high to be confirmed, it needs inducement. And just look at the inducement right here. Okay? To confirm that high as a major high in the market. And now, your higher low, this higher low cannot be confirmed just yet until price travels back up to take out this major high. Okay? And price has to close above it. Once this break of structure happens, as you can see, now marking your inducement is another big headache for traders in the market. Look, if you look at what is happening here, I am very, very sure that a lot of traders will begin to mark something like from here, you have a high, you have a low, you have another high, you have this, you have all this kind of, all right, structures here and all of that. So you have all the structures marked up like this by the inexperienced trader. This is wrong. Once you begin to do a thing like this, you'll be thoroughly confused in the market. Why? Because it is then you will start marking something like this as your inducement taken out here, meaning that you will be confirming this high as a valid high. I'm talking about this high. Some of you will mark this high, sorry. Some of you will mark this high as a valid high. Why? Because you will claim that it has taken inducement there, which is completely wrong, guys. You need to pay attention to this information because this is where you are getting your CHOCH all wrong. Okay? This is where you are getting your CHOCH all wrong. So now, for you to understand what actually is going on in the market, you want to understand that, first of all, mark out all the pullbacks in the market, and then you will be able to identify where your next inducement is. And for you to do that, you need to pick this, your tool here, and then begin to mark. Now, from this low to this high is one straight leg, guys. I hope you didn't understand that. That's one straight leg. Why? Look, pullbacks cancel pullbacks. This pullback here has completely canceled the pullback here. All right, there was actually a pullback, but this canceled it all. So this is one straight leg here. Please pay attention to what I'm showing to you. This is the lowest low. And then from here, price went up and printed this high here and then pull back. Okay? If you look at that pullback, it canceled the previous pullback. This is USDJPY 1H time frame, and I'm showing you the current structures of the market now. So you have another pullback somewhere here. Just be marking out all the pullbacks, then you will be able to identify where your actual inducement is. At this point, let me zoom out a bit for you to understand what is going on. So that's your structure, but where we are particularly interested, guys, is this point, because this is where the market dribbles a lot of traders in the market. This point is where a lot of traders, including experienced traders, will be completely lost in the market. And here is where the work is. Here is where we need to pay attention, because this is where the work is. Now, what do I mean by where the work is? Now, look, if you take from here, price moved higher, printed this high, and then pulled back. That's where what you will mark. And then went again, pulled back, and then went again from there to this point, pulled back. That's what you'll be marking. And now, because you are marking it this way, you will now claim that we have inducement taken out here. Please pay attention. You will claim that inducement has been taken out there. And because inducement has been taken out there according by you, okay, according to you, that's inducement taken out. And now, meaning that this becomes your major low when it takes out this high. This is your major high now, according to, by you. This is your major high. And if you look at this major high, price now took out inducement, this high. Look at it. It took it out with this candle wick. And because it took it out with the candle wick right here, for those of you that claim that this is a break of structure, now, if you claim that that is your break of structure, meaning that this is what price did from this low, now, so price went higher to break it. Okay? And so when price is coming back down, what do you call this? You will say this is CHOCH. This point is the last higher low before your higher high, according to you. So this will become your change of character. That's what you will mark. And because you will mark here as your change of character, so meaning that what you will start having in the market will be this. Price will start going lower like this. And you will say, now you want to enter going short, because this is your CHOCH and you want to start going short. And actually you can see price dropping and you will think that you are on the right side of the market. This is where a lot of traders get trapped. Okay? Now, let me show you exactly what happened here so you don't make that kind of mistake. Now, let's clear the chart around this zone. Now, this is what has happened here, guys. Look, from this low, from this very low here, price went higher to print this high, okay, and pulled back. Remember, I told you that pullback cancels pullback. All of this here, this one has cancelled it, okay, and then the next point you have is this one. Now, think about it. Let me show you something here that will blow your mind. Now, take a look at this, what I have drawn now. Okay? If I ask you now, where is your inducement in the market to confirm this very high? What are you going to, where are you going to show to me? I'm talking about this high. Where is your inducement to confirm this high? Sorry. I'm talking about this high. Where is your inducement to confirm it? Of course, this becomes your inducement in the market to confirm that high. Simple. Okay, so meaning that this is your inducement. This is actually not a change of character. This is actually an inducement. So once inducement is taken, so this high is now confirmed. Now we can actually say that this is our swing high. Why? It has taken out this inducement here. So now, where is your trading range? That's the first thing you should ask yourself. Before you do anything on the chart, where is your trading range? Ask yourself that question. Let me shrink the chart so we can identify our trading range. So this is our trading range, guys. Look at it. This is our range low and this is our range high. Okay, so where you marked here initially as your change of character is actually not a change of character. So you have the whole of this zone to play with. This is your range low right here, and here is your range high right about this point. Okay, so that is your trading range. So this drop that you are seeing here is merely a retracement to come and mitigate out of something within this your range high and range low. And you can see that after mitigating out of something here, now price went ahead to break this high, which was your major structure high, and now this becomes a break of structure. That's 1H bus. It's as simple as that, guys. Simple as that. So you must always remember that for your CHOCH to be valid, you need to understand at the back of your mind that pullbacks can cancel pullbacks. It is when pullback cancels pullback that you will be able to identify your correct inducement in the market. So I hope you can go back on this video, study this. It's a short video, like I said. I just wanted you to understand how to clearly identify your CHOCH in the market and how to identify your inducement correctly in the market. It all comes down to the fact that you need to start marking your pullbacks for you to be able to get the right inducement and the right CHOCH in the market. All right, guys, this is where we are going to drop the anchor. If you are new to our channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button and become part of the family. Turn on the notification so that anytime we upload a new video, you'll be notified about it. And if you haven't joined our free Telegram channel, please do so just immediately, because right there we post high probability trade ideas that can help you to make money in the market. And if you want to move your trading to the next level by joining our VIP community, the doors are open for you. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I see you in our next episode.